The last round I played was at Castle Bay. I was 1 over on the front and thinking about how I was finally going to post my best score after 3 years of not even coming close, and then I lost it. Completely lost it. I didn't even come close to beating 11 over when I was 1 over at the turn. All I had to do was get a bogey on each hole of the back, and I couldn't. I got too nervous. This video is about my next round. The focus was there, and I credit that focus to listening to Chasing Scratch. It's helped me re-energize my addiction to the game. I'm one guy in my late 30s. I have a wife, a job, adult responsibilities, and a shaky 15 handicap. I'm trying to beat my best score of 11 over par and break 80 by the end of the year. This is episode 1, entitled David Thore. The last time I posted an all-time round for myself was 3 years ago. My game has been stuck in neutral, going nowhere for 3 years. And it's not like I haven't been trying. I spent a year going to a par 3 course almost exclusively to work on my approach game. Spent $600 on a Sammy Putt Lab session and a Scotty Cameron putter. I reshafted my entire set of clubs at Tommy's golf shop. I bought $200 pair of Oakley sunglasses because the ad said the tint of the glasses can help you read the greens better. I read Zen Golf, watched Rick Shields, watched Me and My Golf, watched YouTube videos after YouTube videos, and last but not least, I took a lesson with a guy that had played on the PGA Tour. His name? David Thore. He was personally recommended to me by Tommy of Tommy's Golf Shop. When I got my clubs reshafted, I asked Tommy if he knew anyone that gave lessons. Tommy said, yeah, I have this friend that gives lessons, and this guy's great. He's not fancy. He'll work with the swing you got, and he told me he's famous for being the first pro to hit it in the water on the 17th at TPC Sawgrass.
It's a busy week for David Thore. As a teacher at the Oleander Golf Center in Wilmington, North Carolina, his lesson book is just about full.
Get a little more turn. That's pretty good.
But as a former PGA Tour player, he has one eye on Ponte Vedra Beach this week as well. Thore teed it up in the first players at the stadium course back in 1982. It was a long time ago, but the memories are stamped on his brain like a brand.
When I watch someone hit the ball in the water on 17, I know how it feels. It's just a basic 8-9 iron shot that you hit 1,000 times, but it's just so hard to fully commit and fully, release the shot.
17 might not be the most famous hole in golf. It is, though, unquestionably in the discussion.
Middle of the green, please.
In the middle of the night. But of all the things that have happened here, it's that thing that keeps happening, which gives the hole its fame and its infamy. Coming into this week, and since 2003, when they first started to keep records for such things, the field is a combined 614 strokes over par on 17. 553 tee balls have gone for a swim. In the tournament's history, the number is likely thousands. But of all those efforts which began with such good intentions and ended up simply rinse, none is quite as special as the one Thore hit on March 18, 1982.
People said, are you embarrassed about it? And I said, no, a lot of good players have hit it in the water there, so I just happen to be the first.
One is the loneliest number that
Numero uno. As far as 17 is concerned, Thore is the Wright brothers for whom things went wrong.
I was in the first group that year with John Adams and Skeeter Heath, and we teed off 10 at 7:15. I was playing well at the time. I was even par when I got to the 17th hole. I was 122 yards to the front. The pin was back right because I hit it in the water, and back then you had to re-tee it. They didn't let you go to the drop circle. So you start thinking, man, I may be here a while. So the next one I kind of thinned on the green, But then I also three-putted. I was the first guy to three-putt too.
He made 6, shot 77, and ended up missing the cut by 8 in an event highlighted by another aquatic episode. Thore's place in history is mostly forgotten, probably because of all the mayhem that would eventually occur at 17. He played 4 full seasons on tour, made 46 cuts, and long ago shifted to teaching, where he has much to offer.
I can teach you how to, not hit it in the water, but I need to learn how to do that myself.
I went to David Thore with the problem of hitting it fat, constantly. His teaching, figure it out yourself. He put a towel behind the ball and told me to swing and not hit the towel. It's hard for me, this little drill with this former PGA Tour pro watching me made me feel nervous. Kind of like those first tee jitters. I wasn't doing well. I asked him for some kind of hint or trick, something that I was doing wrong. He just said, "Your swing looks great. No hints. Just gotta figure it out yourself." And I look like I've never played golf. I couldn't hit the ball at all. I was feeling embarrassed. This guy probably feels like he's wasting his time here, and what the hell kind of teacher just tells you to figure it out yourself? And it's like I've never played. I was topping it, fatting it, slicing it, hooking it. And then after I almost just quit and gave up and tell him, all right, I'm gonna work on this another time. We've been doing the same drill for 30 minutes with no results. And he's just standing there watching me fail time after time after time. And then boom, I clip the ball and then the ground and make this perfect divot. The ball makes this noise that I've never heard. And he just keeps standing there and says, "There you go, you got it." And then I hit another perfect shot and another. I've never hit shot shapes like this, high, towering, puncturing missiles, peppered, if you will, down the range. And then I shank one. And then I top one. And I ask him, what did I change? How do I hit it like I was just doing like right before? What happened? And he's just said, you gotta figure it out yourself again. And so I left that day, and I've yet to sit on the range with a towel behind the ball and try to figure it out for myself. The man's advice, figure it out yourself, and I've yet to do that. Damn, maybe this guy was right. Maybe this guy who played 4 years on the PGA Tour and made 46 cuts knows what he's talking about. Maybe I should listen to this guy who has forgotten more things about the game than I'll ever know. Maybe this guy knew something about the game of golf that I don't know. And here I am watching Rick Shields on YouTube for advice. What the hell is wrong with me? Here at Lando, I got a chance to break my best score of all time with my friend Alan. I gotta get a bogey. Just gotta get a bogey on this to get 10 over par. It's a tough hole to do it. I'll ask you to stop recording after this and we'll do a dramatic reading of the scorecard. Okay. In the parking lot and a tribute to Chasing Scratch. So get ready Lenny, for the dramatic reading. What distance you get? 136. It's my third round in a row with a chance to break the score. I keep getting too nervous. Oh, this is a bad hole to be nervous. Channel MB Park here in a smooth swing. So there you see it. Just like David Thore, an island green with a lot on the line. Pressure is mounting. 3 years of failing repeatedly. 3 years of never taking golf advice from a PGA Tour pro. Not just any advice, personal golf advice he had given me after watching me swing. Probably saw one swing from me and knew everything he needed to know. He knew I could figure it out. He saw my fundamentals. Why am I realizing this now? Why? At the time of this filming, I hadn't realized this. I had completely fallen apart. Anytime I started to get a whiff of breaking my best score, I would tighten up. I would think about how I always hit it fat when I tighten up, and then to have this 18th hole, just like the TPC, just like David Thore, over water to an almost island green. Could I finally get over that next hurdle? Would this finally be the year when all the things I've done would get me the result that I wanted so badly? Alright, dramatic reading of the scorecard. Dramatic music. Lenny, please. First hole par. Started off, had a great easy drive, just boring golf, right on the green, 2-putt. Second hole, tough par 3. Hit it a little too far, chipped on, got a bogey. We got stuck behind some people. So we jumped to number 6. We went to a Formula 1 strategy, switching the tires, early pit stop. Got a bogey. Then we went to number 4, got a par. Number 5, that's a tricky dog leg. My mind got those trees and I hit it in there, but was able to save a bogey. And we went to number 3, got another bogey. So right now I'm sitting at 4 over, not looking too good. Number 7, we finally got in front of that group, got a par. Number 8, controversial hole, could be an asterisk. Hit the ball, the guy picked it up, he played my ball, realized it, brought it back, didn't really tell me where it was. It was in my head, I duffed it, I topped it, got a double bogey. Also was in the sand, but the sand had water in it. So we agreed before the round.
We did. I attest.
Take the ball out of the sand, got a double bogey. If he didn't touch my ball, I feel like I would have got a bogey, so. Number 9, I got a bogey, finished at 7 over. 10 got a par, 11 bogey, 12 par, 13 bogey, 14 par, 15 bogey, 16 par, 17 birdie.
15 you figured out how to play it.
16 I figured out
16.
how to play it. 15 still figuring it out. I hit a 7 with it. I think I need to hit a 5. Because with a 7 I still had the tree in my way. 5 would have gave me a little clearer distance. So yeah, remember that 5 wood on 15.
Strong 5.
5 wood.
Oh, 5 wood.
Yeah.
God, so many clubs.
And I want to invest in a 7 hybrid. 17's that short par 5, hit a great 5 hybrid, stuck it on the green, eagle chance, made a birdie. And then came down to number 18, TPC Sawgrass finish. Hit a pure 8 iron, 2-putt par, finishing at 2 over on the back, 7 on the front, 9 over total. Best round of my life, 81.
Woo!
Next up is Breaking 80.
81.
Breaking 80 videos coming up next.
You get to get a celebratory swig of some whiskey. Congrats.
Oh man, that's really good.
It's good.
What is that?
I don't know. Like a mixture of stuff.
Enjoy on my round.
Congrats, Carl.
Thank you.
I think I was with you the last time you broke your personal record.
Yeah, RGA.
RGA.
That's a really funny video too.
You play great in all my home courses.
Yeah, good taste.
You had a 82 then?
I had 11 over, so it's at 83. If it was a par 72.
I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Good start to the season here. Next time on Inspired by Chasing Scratch. Next up is Breaking 80.
81.
Breaking 80 videos coming up next.
You get one on.
100 yards out.
Hole 11.
I hit it. We couldn't see exactly. Break 80. I think it'd be a better video if I fail. We'll do a dramatic reading after the round.
When I watch someone hit the ball in the water on 17, and know how it feels. It's just a basic 8-9 iron shot that you hit 1,000 times, but it's just so hard to fully commit and fully, release the shot.